I said before that one of the anime's strongest points is its music score. That is, fits very well in a situation when it's supposed to have the situation. And once again, it proved that to be correct. The final scene in this episode has a very fitting music score that really tugs the heartstrings of it all. The angry anime fan, the despair viewer, and yes, this is Dr. Stone, episode 9 of it all. We're introduced to a new character that unfortunately also talks in an ore. I was really hoping it was going to talk in a book, but I guess not. Ashiguro Gen, a guy that Tsukasa de-petrified some time ago, and apparently a guy who is very good with his words, as he has infiltrated the village when they were all eating a ramen that Senkuu is showing all that sadism for, and then pulling his very sweet words in order to win over most easily Ginro, who is of course very eager to do things only for selfish reasons, though. Although Kohaku is one not to be so easily deceived, she considered this to be very similar to lightless as feathers. But Ashiguro Gen's little manipulation gets some nice tool of it all when he is forced to help the others pump the iron, who creates a very comedic score in this sense. Because it turns out that he is here in order to spy to find out if Senkuu is alive. But he hasn't reported that yet because he's seen that Senkuu has some interesting thing. And it's revealed that Ashiguro Gen is a very lame-hearted man. Someone who just wants to have shack up with nice girls and have a good time. Oh, and he likes cola. But this is in a stone world who has no cola. So he will only back up the winning horse. But Senkuu proclaimed it will be his situations. Of course, Kohaku is not so easily pleased with his smugness. But then suddenly lightning begins to happen as something Senkuu actually has been looking for, but he is not feeling ready. So Team Science has to quickly melt copper, gather some insulating thing that was coated by Kohaku's shield, taking a branch of the bridge and then melting the copper into it to create a copper-like thing that they wave around the iron they successfully managed to go. At first, it seems that the violent warriors, especially a very brutish-looking guy called Magma, is gonna attack. But then it's revealed that they can easily be fooled by Ashiguro Gen's magician things, as it's a trickery. Then, on top of a mountain cliff, Team Senkuu, although sacrificing Kinro's spear in that situation, that he doesn't really want to. They managed to catch the dynamo in lightning power, which means that by using the iron and the copper and the lightning striking it, they successfully managed to create not copper. Electricity. The music score in that situation is amazing. Although it's kind of amazing though that despite all the thunder clouds, it's getting clearer. And then later they build up a small man-held generation and manipulates Kinro and Ginro to create the energy, doing it by doing synchronization. The final shot is Senkuu creating a mini light bulb. Well, not exactly a light bulb, but creating an Edison by channeling the light into it, proudly proclaiming they have gotten this far. And I have saying that this is how humanity defeated light so many centuries ago. And I have to say, the best musical score of this episode is without any doubt in that final scene. It builds on the tension. Normally today you will say like something like this is nothing, but if you think about it, in a world where they don't have any light, to have been able to perfectly create light just like that is amazing. And this is Ashiguro Gen. Well, I don't really know what to think of his character. He seems to be very smug, but he also seems to be being very comedic one. Again, I wish he had a different pronouns, but then it would make him a little bit more of a likable character. But he does seem to have some moments that makes him easily dislikable, especially by Kohaku. but also some comedic moments, especially of his trickery and his very honesty, saying that he is a very unscrupulous man. But I'll look forward to seeing what happens next. Senkuu has created light, although temporarily, as that means he has created electricity. The situation to get at hand is getting closer. So give me your thoughts if you have any.